What is the scale? I do not understand. My name is Arvind Chakravarti. I came from India. It's been almost 9 years since I'm in Sweden now. Well, coming to Sweden was not a planned decision. I think I was lucky to get admission at Lund University to do my doctoral research. Then I ended up in Sweden. Then I continued to stay here, got married, then have a son. Coming to Sweden, everything was in Swedish. You go to a supermarket and there are these like 100 types of milk, everything is in Swedish. So it was very hard. The language was a problem in the beginning and it is still a problem. It will take a long time for me to completely understand. Even if I am fluent, I have this South Indian accent in the Swedishness, and I think it's wonderful, like English, Everything was taken care by the university, so we had an excellent HR, and everything was in English, so communication was in English, but I would get letters in Swedish. During my PhD I got married, so while I was still a PhD student I got a son. Then after my PhD I wanted to apply for a postdoctoral position. I was applying for grants, nothing worked out for me. Meanwhile my wife got a permanent position here. We had already a son, he was going to school, he was speaking Swedish. At some point you have to settle at some place, right? Then I did several small jobs, but nothing like a permanent or a long term, a stable job came out. So then what to do? I have a nice education from one of the world's best universities. Then what to do? I also know the Swedish culture and heritage. Then I started a company that works around this area, like culture, heritage. I have many friends in here, like who are from different parts of the world. Then I have many Swedish friends here. I live in a village countryside, and we have a lot of neighbors here. It's not like a one-way thing, I think. So it depends on how you approach your neighbors. It could be from anywhere in the world, and also how they approach to you. I started realizing how conservative Swedish job market is, and how difficult for especially foreign born. No matter you study in Sweden or you don't study in Sweden, it's very difficult to get into the job market. It's very very hard to get a job if you do not have a right network, and this has been a problem and it is growing. I think we have to collectively work together and try to make these recruitment boards and labor market understand, make them understand that it's okay to hire even if you don't know them. But I do not believe that there is anything like fully integration, because uh, like it's a diverse country with a diverse culture. So what is the standard that you are integrating into? What is the scale? I do not understand.